Shalom. I'd like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashemi Hawashai, Bahashomer Kodesh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of JMS, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And salutations to my Akim, who do this work in truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives and their freedoms to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen, but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds, who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai. And the Lord's holy chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as we're the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. This is your brother Yakali from the GMS Jamaica Kingston camp, and this video is about biblical prophecy. All right, we're in that time, man. We're in the time where we're speedily approaching the fulfillment of several prophecies, and one of the prophecies that will be coming to pass is the persecution of the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, starting with the 144,000 men. All right, we have here from the TennesseeStar.com, Joe Biden asks Americans to report radicalized friends and family to the government. Now, when it is that, Akim see things like this, we know exactly what's going to be going on, man. All right, because we know that Esau, Edom, they do things very sneakily. They do things in a certain kind of deceptive manner where, they make movements and it affects people negatively. But, if you're not of a certain kind of understanding, it would appear that, you wouldn't know that they're behind it, basically. They always use something or someone or a certain group of people or whatever to do their dirty work. All right, but they orchestrated it all behind the scenes. And so we know, based off of biblical prophecy, that our families are going to be turning against us. Our loved ones are going to be turning against us, friends, etc. All right, but that's just how it's going to have to be, man. All right, the things that Yahushua suffered for, we're going to suffer for it too, man. All right, we're going to be betrayed. All right, and all of these kinds of things, man. The persecution of the prophets of Yahweh Shemishai is speedily approaching, man, because we are the end of this wicked kingdom, the end of this world, which when I say the word world, I'm talking about the end of this age, the age of the rulership of the Edomites, these so-called white people, man. All right, so, over time, we've just been seeing, Esau, Edom make, moves, take steps towards, the time when they come full speed with that persecution. We've seen, for example, how Esau has, like, at certain moments put out, the Hebrew Israelites, and they call us black Hebrew Israelites, which are not black. You know what I'm saying? But the Hebrew Israelites, and then we've seen certain instances where we've been in the news in regards to certain kinds of individuals, which those are agents that have been set up by Esau, Edom. And if not agents set up by Esau, Edom, then it is Yahweh Shemishai that did it. Regardless, it's moving forward prophecy. You know what I'm saying? All right, so that's the point of everything. Prophecy coming to pass. All right, that's where it's at. All right, so it says, in an unsettling development, the administration of Joe Biden is asking American citizens to betray friends and family who have different political views and report them to the government for allegedly being radicalized, as reported by Breitbart. All right, so different political views, in the world, Esau, Edom, so-called white men, in their world, they push this idea of liberalism or freedom of speech, freedom to do what you want, freedom to be as you want, and all of these kinds of things, which, there's an illusion to it all. All right, yeah, they're telling you that, certain kinds of liberal views, they're telling you you're allowed to have these views. All right, but then there are other views, all right, that they're telling you, no, you're not allowed to have these views. And then they persecute you for it. So there's actually no kind of freedom in regards to that. That's all an illusion. And all of you people that believe in that, y'all are delusional, man. All right. So now, what is radicalized opinion, or what is deemed radicalized to them? All right. Of course, this word, the word of Yahweh Shemishai. Why? Because this word is righteous. All right. And Esau, Edom, they were built by Yahweh Shemishai to be the wicked. All right, so that's what they push, man. And anything that is the opposite of what they do is righteous. All right, so they naturally going to be coming for righteousness, which starts with the prophets of Yahweh Shemishai. So they're going to be coming in hot and heavy, man. All right. For anybody that believes in what we believe in, which you can watch countless videos. All right, and it's even more than a belief. You know what I'm saying? It's a way of life. It is literally how we are supposed to live, how we're supposed to be governed. All right. So it's not really like a belief, like, oh, I believe in, you know what I'm saying? Like in this world, it has a certain energy. Oh, I believe in this, but what do you believe in? No, 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 no. There's no middle ground. All right. You live this way. You live with the law in the ways of the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shemeshah. That is the way of being. All right. There's no other route or option or anything like that. All right. But Esau going to be coming for us for these things, and so he's going to be using, all right, the friends and family of individuals. Now, this isn't brand new information, right? Back in last year when this situation first started, the global situation, y'all know what it is. I remember watching a video over there in Canada where, Canada, they lock down in a certain kind of way. They're strict in a certain kind of way compared to other countries. And I remember seeing this video where apparently there were some people that invited some other people to their home, and then their neighbors called the police on them, saying that they were breaking the protocols, the C protocols and all of these things. And then the video showed where the police were there manhandling the individuals out. There was a lot of screaming. Meanwhile, by the way, the police in the video, some of them didn't even have on a mask. All right, but that's just the way things are. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's all just a stunt. You know what I'm saying? Esau Edom is a stunt, but it says, during a teleconference with the press, a senior administration official said that they were seeking to improve public awareness of federal resources to address concerning or threatening behavior before violence occurs. This involves creating context. And of course, actually, let me just keep reading. The official continued, in which those who are family members or friends or co-workers know that there are pathways and avenues to raise concerns and seek help for those who they have perceived to be radicalizing and potentially radicalizing towards violence. And so Esau Edom, this is their world, right? Job chapter 9, verse 24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So really, they're just able to determine whatever it is that they want to determine in regards to what is radicalizing or what could be radicalizing towards violence, what kinds of opinions, what kind of people. Okay, they determine all these things. It's their world, the world of the so-called white man. All right, the world of the wicked. Okay, so they're going to be targeting us. In addition to seeking tips from American citizens to turn in their friends and loved ones, the official also said that the government will be working with tech companies to increase surveillance on alleged radicals. Any particular tech company often knows its platform very well, but the government sees things actually threats of violence across platforms, the official claimed with no evidence. They see the relationship between online recruitment, radicalization, and violence in the physical world. To this end, the official said that the Department of Homeland Security would begin implementing digital literacy and digital fitness programs, enabling the agency to detect malicious content online that bad actors deliberately try to disseminate. All right, so of course the famine of the word, Amos chapter 8, verse 11. All right, on the YouTube, they are already striking our videos. They're taking down our videos. They're taking down our channels constantly, all right, for simply preaching the word of Yahweh Shemeshai, for simply letting people just know the truth, the reality of the situation that they're in, the reality of what's going on. Esau Edom tries to stop that. All right, and all of this is just them just continuing to build their case, continuing to put the chess pieces in place so that they, from their end, they believe that they will be able to checkmate us. But the truth of the matter is that they trying to checkmate us, but they done been checkmate by Yahweh Shemeshai. You know what I'm saying? When it is that Esau Edom comes through with their persecution and they come in like the scripture say, man, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Lord shall lift up a standard, man, all right, which is spiritual power that will be gifted unto certain members of the elect. All right, we know that these things are coming, and what more, all right, knowing, right, we literally know that these things are coming. Yahweh Shemeshai hath prepared us for whenever it is that we woke up and came into this truth, man. So our minds have been fortified day in, day out, meditating on these things. And then, of course, in the Ephesians chapter 6, it talks about putting on the whole armor of Yahweh Shemeshai, which we do, daily. All right. Some days more than others. But, once you're sincere in this truth, even if you're not at your best, even if you may be at low spirit, you're still constantly meditating on Yahweh Shemeshai, on pushing through, man. You meditate on Jacob's trouble, which this is all going to fall along with Jacob's trouble. All right, our persecution is coming. Okay, so anyway, let's just get the precept. So this is Matthew chapter 10. I want to start below. in the 30s. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword, right? So there's no peace until the kingdom of heaven is established. The kingdom of the Israelites ruled by Yahushua through the spirit of Yahweh. All right? We're in the time of chaos, calamity, and destruction. The rulership of the Edomites. All right? So the time is coming. Once again, Jacob's trouble, the mark of the beast, which is the microchip. You know, I should have said MOTB, but whatever. All right. World War III, these things are all coming, man. All right. The division among the peoples around the world. All right. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foe shall be they of his own household. Right. So this is where we're heading towards, man. Division among families, division among your household, man. All right. And these people are going to be delivering you up, man, if you're part of the elect. All right. Let's go back to the top. Where is it at? Right, so even here it says, verse 18, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. Right, so we're going to be, you see, Yahushua let us know, man, we are going to be delivered up to the kings and princes and the governors of this world, but Yahweh Shemishah is going to guide us. All right. Verse 21, and the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. Once again, pandemonium and chaos. All right. And then, of course, in Matthew chapter 24, we know that this is coming. Verse 9. So this happened to the prophets before. All right. And this shall happen to the prophets again. You know, it says that in I believe Corinthians, the spirit of the prophets is subject unto the prophets, which that comes with a prophet being in his lot. All right, a prophet coming back and prophesying, a prophet coming back and facing persecution, all of these things. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. So for pushing the word of Yahweh Shemishai, for believing in Yahweh Shemishai, we will suffer these things, man. We're going to be persecuted wrongfully. All right, just like Yahushua, once again. All right, but these things are coming, man. All right. So with that, I'd like to say, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemishai, Ba'Shem Kodesh, Wa Abad Babal. Shalom.